So this is my A3 sketchbook. As soon as you open it, you're greeted with the title page. Some themes don't require a title page, but I do think it's a nice touch for your presentation in the realms of the unreal, dreams and surrealism. So this is my theme, dreams and surrealism. First we have a mind map and a mood board. You always have to start off with a mind map just to get some ideas generating. So I just added a little bit of an interaction here. So this includes stuff like artists, music artists, films and TV, media and styles, and then you have your classic mind map here. Just some ideas around. So dreams and surrealism, I've got symbolism, or distorted faces, creatures, liminal spaces. And on my artists, I have stuff like Salvador Dali, Retta Stern, all ones that I like from social media as well. For this project I want to focus on portraiture, so for my mood board I included portraiture within different medias, just making it a bit more surreal, stuff related to dreams, collage, liminal spaces, just some abstract works. And I put this in here because when I was doing my mood board I came across an artist and I thought I could make a note about him just to remember to research him in the future. So at the start of my project we did go on a trip to 2 Liverpool galleries. I made a note of that to plan and research everything about them for my project. So I researched stuff that actually relates to surrealism, so pieces in the galleries that could relate. I wanted to see what's on, and then next we have the outcome of the trip, so pieces I've seen, stuff that could relate to the project. And then this is the last page of my Liverpool research. Going on trips and stuff, it's good to gather primary research, so photos, artists that you see, anything like that. And I did make an outcome from this here, which was a man busking next to the Beatles statue. I had an idea to put a Beatle head on a man playing guitar. It's just a quick easy outcome that I could do. I did it with some different mediums, and then I did a quick painting with acrylic. Next we have our first artist research page. While doing my mood board I came across quite a lot of artists that I could include within my project, this man included. And since I wanted to focus on portraiture, I thought this was a good option as he focuses on surrealistic portraits. When doing an artist research page, what they're really looking for is how this artist can relate to your project and how it can help you develop. And another thing is doing visual analysis. Visual analysis is a key factor when doing artist research. So here I just created a little pop-out door thing with a little bit of a paragraph on these 2 pieces here. And what I wrote is stuff like how these pieces could be connected to each other, contrast between them, colours, ideas behind them. So visual analysis can be anything from line to tone to contrast to colour, material, technique, anything you spot. I'm just explaining what makes you think this. This is my second artist page. I actually found this artist when researching the Walker Art Gallery for my Liverpool trip. I thought he related to the project as he does illustrations to old fairy tales. It's very dreamlike and I wanted to include him in. I had an idea of doing my own dream diary for this. Another artist page. Usually at the start of the project you gather a couple artists, research, and then you start to develop. So after this I do come to some outcomes. So I really like this artist because of his dreamscape liminal style work. I also included his evolution to what he does now. When doing artist research it's really important to just stick to the relevant parts. In some cases it may not seem relevant, but as long as you explain yourself I think it's alright. Another thing when creating artist pages is the presentation. Creating a background that could relate to the artist's work and making emphasis on pieces you like by making them larger, annotations around them, stuff like that really helps. Now we come to my first experimental outcome. It comes from the idea of video games and dreaming about video games. So this piece is very random, to be honest. It is an unfinished piece. It was only a quick painting I did. It's of Tony Soprano in Minecraft. As simple as that, but it's surreal. Creating outcome experiments, just maybe give a little bit of a description, maybe a couple words, a couple annotations, just to what it is and how else can help you with development. Next we have a SWOT analysis and my proposal. Doing things like this can really help you focus on what you need to do within your project, focusing on your strengths, helping your weaknesses. I put my strengths as portraiture, artist research. I need to make some more annotations and sketches throughout my sketchbook. Opportunities and threats. Doing a proposal can really help you stick to what you're doing and not wasting any time around your project. Here I go over how I'm going to stick to portraiture, going on about what it can help me with career in the future, going over techniques, artists that I want to relate to the project, future goals, how using mind maps and mood boards can help towards quicker project development, talking about peer feedback and tutor feedback, finally how you respond at the end of the project. This page is just a quick sustainable art practice I did, just talking about how it can help and what I've done in the past to include this within my work. And then some distorted faces, some quick outcomes that can help me get on track to what I need to do. We have some sketches and ideas. This is actually a response to one of my weaknesses within my SWOT analysis. So having these throughout the project can really help with development and just expressing the way you feel towards the project. So I have stuff like Minecraft backgrounds, distorted faces, and stuff inspired by my artist research. And here we have one of my latest artist pages. So this is on Aphex Twin. Again, artist research doesn't have to be specifically someone who paints, draws, or whatever. It can be just someone who will help you towards development. With Aphex Twin, I love his album covers, and I really think they do relate to the project. Having weird distortion, creepiness, uncanniness. And when doing research, you can also just add words in. It doesn't have to be full sentences, just words that can relate, and it still helps you generate ideas. If you do have a lot of artist research like I do recommend having a quick bullet point at the end of the page. Let everyone know what you really just want to take away from them. Next we have some abstract life drawing. We've been doing a lot of life drawing lately, and we've been trying to make it more surreal, just adding stuff, random stuff, colours, techniques, just to make it link to this project. You can also have regular stuff, just regular life drawing, as long as it can help you with development and get you into what you need to do. We're now coming up to what I've been doing recently, experimental outcome, taking some of my life drawings and combining them with other things. So here again with the page, making stuff interactive for people really helps. So here I have another picture of it here. I also gained some peer feedback on this. So when getting peer feedback, it's good to present it well and respond to it relevantly. Taking in their ideas, how they view it, how you could progress and develop further with it. This is another experimental outcome I've done recently. And just giving a little bit of idea behind what it actually is. So I've taken inverted colours to create a weird surreal piece, also responding to peer feedback. And lastly, this is a recent update in my book. Another weakness on my SWOT analysis was I need more self-assessments. So this right here is my self-assessment page. So what I discuss on this page is how my ideas and my proposal don't really correlate to what I'm doing now. This is fine within your project as long as you explain what you're going to do next. So here I go over how I've got a lot of research but not a lot of outcomes and development. So how I'm going to use my time now, which is going to be on distorted portraits. So just talking about what I want to do next, how I can develop further, what I've done in the past that maybe not correlates to what I'm doing now, how the feedback will help me and what I should be doing now.